Hello guys, so this week I'm going to be trying to put the inverter on the wall just so that we can get stuff in place and ready for when I do eventually bring the proper batteries down. So I'm going to sort out, move all of this bit out of the way, tidy this bit up a little bit so I can get the inverter out, and then we're going to hang it on the wall and then make sure that it clears the steps. We've got a couple of piano hinges for the steps, so they will in essence lift up. We've got a couple of piston hinges as well, which will support it while it is up, so I can work on the inverter without having to drag the steps out every single time. So I'm going to start cracking on with that, tidy some stuff out of the way and hang out an inverter on the wall. Okay, so this is a 24 volt, 5000 watts continuous pull. I believe it goes up to 9000 on pulse, and it's got a 120 amp charger. Admittedly, it probably never get to 120 amps because most of the hookups on Shore Power are all 16, if not lower amperage. So, did I put the bag of goodies back in here? No, I did not. I need to find the bag of goodies. So, as per usual, stuff all gets moved around and you got to go hunting for it again. Right. Books and books and books and books. And stickers. So, metal bracket is literally going to be screwed to the 12mm ply that we've put on the wall, and then we hang the inverter off of that. So let me crack on with trying to get that on there level and making sure that the top of the box doesn't go above where the step is. So I'll crack on with that now. Ooh.
So the measurements you see me doing here, and just making sure it's level. I'm measuring the level off the floor because the boat tilts slightly offside. The bracket I've measured down from the top of the door so that I know precisely where the steps are going to sit above it, so that it doesn't ever bump into them, so the steps can just slide on top. But that's pretty much all we did for the inverter. Got it on the wall, got it ready. We end up having to take out the other inverter, and all we did last week was a little bit on the fireplace. To get the top board in, and we sealed it with some PVA just to get it ready so that we can grout and tile it. As you can see here, we're just cutting the fireboard to fit the front bit, and then we'll put the offer up the front 18mm ply for what it's going to cover the front and have the TV sit on it. So again, thanks for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you next week.